Welcome to the A-Level Maths page. A-Level Mathematics is one of the three maths-related courses we offer in sixth form, the other two being Further Mathematics A-Level and Level 3 Mathematical Studies, which is also more commonly referred to as Core Maths. In this presentation, I'd like to talk to you about why mathematics is such an excellent subject to study at A-Level, before briefly outlining some of the topics and concepts you'll need if you make the wise decision to pick A-Level Maths. So the first reason to choose maths at A-Level is because it's a really interesting and fun subject. Galileo stated that mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe, and one way of viewing this fascinating subject is as a powerful language that allows us to explore and understand the world around us. And for some students, that's what they like about maths, that it can be used to explain and model real-life phenomena. Some enjoy the more abstract elements of the subject. Some are drawn to the logical nature of maths or the puzzly problem-solving aspects. At A-Level, we get to investigate the powerful appeal of mathematical proof. And for some students, they just appreciate that when you get to the final answer in a maths question, it's either right or wrong. It isn't subjective. Maths goes well with and supports a range of other A-Level choices. Physics possibly being the most obvious one, but chemistry, biology, psychology, geography and computer science all have elements that are supported by maths. Now it might seem a long way off, but when you're deciding about what you want to study next, it's really important that you consider what you might want to do after sixth form. So what you choose now will have a direct effect on what options are available to you post sixth form. And that's another reason why maths is such a strong choice at A-Level. It's a subject that is particularly attractive to many employers, to colleges and universities, and not just in STEM subjects. The skills you acquire from maths, such as being able to problem solve and work logically and analytically, are of genuine practical use in almost every area of modern life. Employers and course providers know that a good maths qualification is a strong indicator of the possession of these highly desirable attributes. When you apply to some universities, there are some subjects such as maths, physics, engineering and economics for which an A-Level in maths is essential. You can't get onto these courses at some universities without mathematics. At some universities, they also require it for medicine, veterinary science and computer science as well. And there are countless other subjects for which it's a highly desirable subject. In fact, there's an information booklet produced by the Russell Group Universities called Informed Choices, and in the section in that called Which Subject Gives You the Most Options, mathematics and further mathematics are both listed as facilitating subjects because there are so many different courses that see them as useful A-levels. A final reason to choose mathematics A-level is our results, which are excellent both at a national level and also within the college. In 2019, 24% of our grades were A star, 73% were from A to A star, and 91% were from B to A star. Students achieved more A stars in maths than in any other subjects in the college, and in terms of the proportion of our students that achieved A star to A, maths had the second highest in college, and the only subject with a higher percentage was actually further maths. The content for the Maths A-Level is now the same regardless of which exam board you choose. What differs is the way that it's assessed. Here we use the AQA exam board, and the A-Level is assessed by 3 exams at the end of year 13. And they're all calculator exams, there's no non-calculator paper. All students studying maths will study a combination of pure mathematics, mechanics and statistics. What do I mean by each of those terms? Well, in pure mathematics, you study methods and techniques which underpin the study of all other areas of mathematics. Part of that will involve building on topics such as algebra, trigonometry, graphs, and proof that you have either met or will meet at GCSE, expanding your mathematical toolbox and using these skills in new ways. We'll also meet new topics such as differentiation, which deals with the mathematics behind rates of change, and has a huge range of applications from its use in determining speed and acceleration, to finding maximum and minimum profits for a given function, to finding how quickly a population is changing, or the rate in which an infection might be increasing. You'll meet logarithms, which, amongst other things, allow us to solve equations where the unknown is a power. You'll meet exponential functions and differential equations and see how these can be used to model exponential growth and decay. And although many of the ideas that you'll meet in pure mathematics are interesting in their own right, they also serve as an important foundation for other branches of mathematics, especially mechanics and statistics. Mechanics is about modelling the world around us, the motion of objects and the forces acting on them. It's got a large overlap with some of the topics that you might meet in physics. Statistics involves reaching conclusions from data and calculating the likelihood of events occurring. Google's chief economist has been quoted as saying, the ability to take data, to be able to understand it, to process it, to extract value from it, to visualize it, to communicate, is going to be a hugely important skill in the next decades. And that's a lot of what statistics is about, using mathematical ideas to explore data and draw conclusions from it. Some of the techniques we use, hypothesis testing in particular, will support the work you might do in biology, psychology, or geography. If you're interested in studying maths at A-level, and I hope you are, you will need to achieve at least a grade 6 at GCSE. And that's it. That's a little run through A-level maths. As I mentioned at the start, there are 2 other maths qualifications that you can study in sixth form, and there's separate presentations for each of those. If you're unsure about which you should take, which is most suitable for your interests, your aspirations and your abilities, then please talk to your maths teachers, or you can speak to me, Dr. Kilby. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening.